what's cooking in Sun Valley? It's Vivi here in the kitchen, and we have a delicious recipe and a surprise for you. We have a guest today. This is our friend Alaa, and she is a 5th grader, and she is an amazing cook. And we are going to be making for you guys today
protein balls.
Ooh, look at those. These are protein-packed balls with peanut butter, honey. Some have sprinkles, some have coconut, and some nuts. And these are perfect for a delicious, nutritious snack. And they're fun to make and pretty easy, right?
Uh-huh.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, let's get cooking. Okay friends, so now we have our equipment. We need a bowl. It can be any size, any type of bowl. You will need not 1, but 2 spoons. And we will know why you need 2 spoons. And for measuring equipment, you will need 1/4 of a teaspoon, which is the smallest spoon. This is kind of like 2 pinches if you want to use your fingers. And then we have 1/4 of a cup. So 4 of these go in 1 cup. And we need 1/2 a cup. So 2 of these equal 1 cup. And that is pretty much all you need for making these delicious protein balls. Are you ready to cook now?
Yes.
Okay, let's go. Step 1, let's measure the peanut butter. So you need your 1/4 of a cup measuring cup, okay? You got it?
Yeah.
And we are going to put in here 1/4 of a cup peanut butter. So you can start scooping it in. So what you need to know about measuring peanut butter, it can be a little messy, but you need to make sure it goes all the way to the top, okay? So look at what Alaa is doing. She's doing a perfect measuring. She's like scraping everything down, pressing it down in her 1/4 of a cup. Good job, girl. And then let's add some more. Wait, that needs a little bit more. You have to press it all the way down. Yes, because it needs to be a little bit then flush. A little bit more than flush. Yep. If you see a little open space, then that means that it's not 1/4 of a cup. Let me look. Ooh, let's show our friends. I think maybe you can get a little tiny bit more so that it's all the way flat. As I said, it's a little messy, but it's part of the fun. Ha, good job, girl. Okay, and now she's gonna scrape it in her bowl and see how she's doing it. She's like scraping everything down really well. Yep, you can smack it on the corner. While Alaa's doing that, I'm gonna start measuring my peanut butter. And see, we're doing the creamy peanut butter because sometimes it's just easier to measure. So as Alaa was doing, you press down and you make sure there's no air pockets on the bottom, okay?
And a little trick, you could use the end of your spoon to get the access.
Good job, girl. That's very smart. Okay, see how that means, that looks like it's so much more. But if you press down and get rid of all the air pockets, you will see that we don't have that much more or extra. Okay, so I have 1/4 of a cup of a peanut butter, and then I am going to do the same thing Alaa's doing.
And you guys can always use gloves if this is too messy.
If it's messy, remember, first step, we always wash our hands anyway, but we are using gloves because we are in the kitchen, and using masks because we're together. But I'm so excited we have a guest today.
Okay, I think that is good.
I think you're good, okay? So, are you ready for step 2?
Yep.
All right. And then can you show your peanut butter? So this is what about 1/4 of a cup looks like. Ready? Let's follow the next step. Okay, ready for step number 2? We will need the same amount of honey. So I will use my same 1/4 of a cup. And this is perhaps easier to measure because you can see how much 1/4 of a cup looks like. Probably there aren't as many air bubbles as with the peanut butter. All the way in. Alaa, do you want to go for it?
Yep.
And then remember to use your spoon to scrape everything out because we don't want any honey staying behind.
Make sure it's just a little bit over the cup.
There you go. It already smells really good.
Uh-huh.
It's just peanut butter and honey, two very, very natural ingredients that are delicious and good for you. All right, you got it? It's easier to measure always on top of your bowl. In case you spill anything, you're good because everything just fell on your bowl. Good job,
But it
Alaa.
doesn't matter if there's still some peanut butter because we're gonna mix it anyway.
Great job. So as you can see, what she was saying is this is almost empty because the honey helped get all the rest of the peanut butter out. And as she was doing before, if you still have some bits that you want to get out, you can always use the back of your other spoon, okay? Make sure you get all of it out. All right. You ready for step 3? Okay.
So here's what it looks like right now, and now you're just gonna mix it so the honey and peanut butter are all together. It's gonna be a little bit hard, but you can get it. So it should look like this when it's done, and here we go to the next step.
Okay, friends, so Alaa did a beautiful job mixing together the honey with the peanut
And
butter.
it should kind of look like caramel when you mix it all together.
That's a very good description, like caramel, okay? It's like one yummy blob, okay?
Uh-huh.
So now we are going to add our ground oats, and we need about 3/4 of a cup, okay? This is half a cup. So what you want is you want first half, okay? So all the way up, and then you want half of this so that it's 3/4, okay? You got the oats in there. Now I'm gonna measure for me.
Now start mixing.
And all you need to do is you need to mix away.
This is going to be a little bit messy, so just try to keep it in the bowl.
So that's right about what I need. And as Alaa was saying, make sure you keep it in the bowl. And the easiest way is to kind of like go out first and fold it in and out very gently. If you start very fast, then what's going to happen is all the ground oats is gonna
We'll just like
fly
fly
everywhere.
out.
And you know how I know? Because I did this recipe a little bit ahead by myself, and my black sweater was covered in oats because I was not patient enough. I know it's hard being patient, especially when it smells so good.
Yeah, you just want to get it done so then you can just eat it.
Exactly. So this is just looking beautiful, as you can see.
And remember, if you have more family members, you could just make more than we are doing.
That's a great idea. What's great about this recipe, Alaa, is you can make them ahead of time and keep them in your freezer for a very long time. That is if you can resist not eating them all at the same time, right? You can practice some self-control, right, friends? Okay, guys. So let me look at that.
The ending should look like this.
It's all mixed together, and now we are ready for the next step.
So next ingredient, you will be needing chia seeds, and you are going to add it with the peanut butter, honey, and oats that we have mixed together. So you are going to be using a 1/4 teaspoon, and you're going to fill the chia seeds all the way to the top. And to make it a little bit easier, just tilt your bowl or whatever you're using, and just go like that. Oops. Just go like that, and go like that, and put it in your mixture that we made. And make sure that it's not just in one place, it goes everywhere. So you could see them go everywhere.
Okay, friends, so our peanut butter honey chia seed mix is ready. Now the next part is assembly of our little yummy protein balls. And for that, we have our mixture and we have some shredded coconut, okay?
Some sprinkles.
Sprinkles because they're fun, and again, it's springtime.
And if you would like nuts, shredded walnuts or any type of nuts that are shredded, you can use them, but you don't have to.
Yeah, you don't have to. So what Alaa and I are gonna do is we're gonna assemble each bowl and use the different flavors and have a plate ready, because this is where you need to put them in, okay? If you don't have a plate, if you have a tray or something flat, so that each bowl can stand on its own, okay? So are you ready to assemble our little bowls?
Yes.
Perfect. So this is when the 2 spoons come in handy, because you are going to want to use maybe half of a teaspoon, and give me your hands, the other teaspoon to slide that up.
And you're gonna roll.
Okay, look at that. It's a perfect little happy bowl. And then you choose which topping you're going to dip them in.
I'm gonna choose sprinkles.
Okay, so I'm gonna put it over here. Make sure our friends know. See, this is our little trick. We're like rolling it in the sprinkles. You can be very gentle with these guys so that they don't melt. That looks like it has a good amount of sprinkles, and we're gonna line them up. Okay, are you ready for the next one?
Yes.
Same thing. You grab about half of a teaspoon, and ready? Scrape it all, and that's how we make our little bowls. So Alaa and I are gonna keep on making bowls. And can you pick a different one now? She's gonna pick coconut now. Oh, it doesn't want to leave. See, and she's rolling it out in the coconut.
Okay, wait, that
Gotta fix it a little bit. And even though we want them to be like super round, it's okay if they're not totally round. Those look really fun. And then make sure it's covered with the coconut. You got it?
Yes.
Okay. And now we're gonna set them on the plate. And now let's make one more with walnuts, and then we'll let you guys do the rest. Again, about half of a cup of your spoon. Whoops, sorry. Wait, hold on. I have too much peanut butter mix. And there we go. Roll it up.
This time I'm gonna use walnuts.
Okay, let's show our friends. She's rolling it out in the walnuts.
And it is gonna be a little bit sticky, so yeah. See you guys when it's all done.
So I will show you how to make sure you get all the peanut butter measured out of your bowl if you don't have a second hand. Because what we have been doing here between 2 people is I have been giving Alaa, scraping it off, measuring it again.
And then she would give it to me.
Give it to her, and then she rolls her little bowl. What if you don't have 2 people, you just have 1? Here is my trick, okay? So what you do is you do the same thing. You measure half of the spoon, and what you do is you plop it back into a spot where you can just pick it up and you roll the bowl. Do you want to try it by yourself?
Yes.
So just pick it up. You can use 2 spoons. Okay, scrape it out and then plop it to the side. And you have your dollop of peanut butter right there. See, you can do it if it's only one person working on it. Got it?
I got it.
Okay, good job.
So this is our finished product. We mostly did coconut because it's good for your body. And we did a little bit of sprinkles, which I tried to make a heart with one of them. And we did some nuts, which is an option. And now we're gonna put them in the freezer. So now we're at the freezer and we're gonna put it in the freezer for about 20 minutes. And you guys can keep it for as long as you would like. And we'll see you guys when we're done.
Today we learned how to measure peanut butter, right? And make sure you scrape everything off so that you can measure other things.
We also learned how to get little bits and roll them into balls.
How to use 2 spoons to be able to get little bits of your dough. What else?
And I learned lots of other things I don't know.
Okay, friends, what's great about this recipe is you can customize that. What does that mean? You can add any ingredient you want to your little bowls. You can get very creative. You can use another nut butter, or you can use sunflower butter or almond butter instead of peanut butter. You can mix and match, and then you can have this in the freezer for about 3 months inside of a plastic bag, and then you can just go ahead whenever you need a snack. Just pop one in your mouth and you're ready to go. So, hey guys, we are ready for our taste test. I'm so excited. Our friend Alaa is gonna be doing the tasting for us. And what are you trying first?
I'm going to be trying the coconut first. Here we go. So it tastes really creamy on the inside. You can taste coconut, and it's really good. It's kind of cold, but not really that cold. And I'm going to be trying the sprinkles next.
Okay. Thank you. Look at this beautiful, colorful ball.
This one is crunchy because of the sprinkles. And yeah. Now, it was your option to make the nutty ones, and we made them. Here we go.
These are covered in walnuts.
This one is more smooth. You can't really taste the walnuts a lot. But yeah, thank you guys for making this recipe with us.
I hope that you make this at home for somebody you love, starting with yourself. And see you next time, okay? Bye guys. Thank you, Alaa.